Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about craftsmanship. Craftsmanship is the care and attention to details. This is important, especially in this online platform that we're on. Okay, so when we draw, the one thing you don't want to do is draw darkly to begin with. You always want to draw something very lightly to begin with, because if you want to, say, overlap something, or you're not sure that that's what you want to do, it's probably even hard for you to see this. I'm drawing so lightly. Maybe you want something, you know, maybe you want something, I don't know, like that. So, or maybe you're going to make, let's say, a star, and it's hard to do, a star without, okay? So maybe you're going to make a star. Then what you're going to do is, once you decide that you like the composition of where it's at, then you can go back and you want nice, defined, straight, dark, sure lines, because then I know that you're feeling confident about what you're doing. So now I have a triangle behind the circle and a square also behind the circle. And I can erase out easily what I don't want, and I can see it much better now, and you don't see those lines. If you drew those lines real dark, if you drew them dark to begin with and then went back to erase, the lines would be more prominent. So we don't want to draw. We always draw lightly to begin with. Okay, so here, let's make that star. And then I can go back and erase out what I don't want. And now I have a really nice star. Okay? Also, when you're making lines, you want to hold your pencil nice and make nice straight lines like this. And I move my whole arm. I don't just move my wrist. I move my whole arm to make those nice straight lines. If I didn't, I couldn't get all that way. Okay, my I couldn't go that far. So if I want to make a whole line across the paper, I put my hand down on the paper like this. So my wrist is handling it, and I can pull that line all the way across my paper like that. Okay? Don't do this, because you put a point at the beginning and then you have a tail at the end. You don't want that point and a tail. Let me do it a little bit darker for you. See how you have a point because you put that pencil down so darkly here. So it's not a nice, even line. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for nice, even lines like this. Okay? If you want to shade something in, you can shade like this. I would go 1, and then back over it. And I'm going to come in here and clean that up a little bit. And I might even want to come over it again, where I'm making it a little bit darker and a little bit darker. Okay, now that's not to say if you wanted to, say, make this like three-dimensional and you wanted to color it all in like this, you could certainly do that as well. But then you want to come back and make sure that there's nothing out of the lines, so it's nice and clean and crisp and clear. Okay? But I'm a stickler on craftsmanship. So make sure that you are, when you're making a line, you draw lightly first, and then go back to darken, okay? Light first, back to dark, okay? And then when you're making your lines, you want nice, straight, even lines, and practice doing them correctly, okay? All right, that's for craftsmanship.